happy whatever day it is that you are doing this workout on. What is it for us? It is a Wednesday.
It's supposed to be a Wednesday.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So strength workout today, you will need some sort of weight. If you are using a kettlebell, we recommend that you use something to help elevate. We're going to do an exercise, a plank row, which is very challenging to do. You don't have a great range of motion if you are using a kettlebell. So a stool, like a little step stool. Coach Amy is going to use the chair right there. Something like that is going to, you could use the arm of your couch. You could use the seat of your couch. Something like that where you are elevated, but at least the step stool height, maybe 18 inches off the floor. Actually, you need to go the height of your kettlebell handle, really is what.
Yeah, because some people have the standard
If you have the,
bell,
if you have the standard bell, you might only need to go 8-10 inches off the ground. If you have a dumbbell, NBD, no big deal. You can just use your use the ground for that. So, ready to get rocking and rolling?
I'm ready.
All right. Start with our 10 jumping jacks, 10 seal clamps, and 10 crisscrosses. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, I'm a little sore in the shoulders from the Monday workout. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms wide, feet wide. Let's cross everything in the middle. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So what we're going to do is 3, 2, 1. 3 reps, 2 reps, 1 rep of a combination of exercises. We have not done this in a warm-up sequence before. So the first 2 pairings that we are going to have is going to be a squat and a push-up. So, for example, we're going to do 3 squats, then 3 push-ups. 2 squats, 2 push-ups, 1 squat, 1 push-up. They are going to go seamlessly in and out of each other on that one. So we'll do a squat. So 1, 2, 3. From here, we walk our hands out to the push-up. We will do 3 push-ups. 2, 3. Walk our hands back to the bottom of the squat position. Back up. 1, 2 squats. Walk out. 2 push-ups. 1 squat, 1 push-up.
Okay.
The second exercise that we are going to do, we will use our weight, whether it be a dumbbell or a kettlebell. We're going to do a RDL Romanian deadlift. So a straight leg deadlift. 1, 2, 3, into an overhead press for 3. You're only going to do one side for that overhead press, and then in the second round, we'll get the other side. Cool, cool, cool?
Yep.
All right. All right, all those count for me, right? I don't have to, I got all that done.
Sorry, I think you're stuck with some bonus.
Okay, it's a warm-up, it's all good. All right, ready? Here we go, let's squat. 1, 2, and the third one stay down. Here, hands down, walk them out. Push up. 1, 2, 3. Walk back, but into the bottom squat position, and 1, 2, down. We walk all the way out. Push up. 1, 2. Walk back. All right. And down. That was it. 1. Oh. Walk out. Push up. Walk back. And stand. All right. One of those are done. For the RDL and the overhead press, I'm going to recommend that you use your non-dominant hand first. Now, if you have a really heavy kettlebell or a heavy dumbbell, you can hold like this, or the kettlebell can be held offset like that. All right, ready? RDLs, here we go. Down and up. 1, 2, and 3. Up and 1, 2, 3, and down, and 1, 2, 1, 2, last one, 1, and 1. Ooh. All right.
Oh.
That's a heavy bell for a warm-up weight.
Just to get into it.
That's a heavy bell. If you have a heavy bell and you still want to do the single arm press, if you watch Coach, the hardest thing was to get it from here to here. And normally we do that with a clean, it's got a little bit of a swing. So if you want to go from here up into that clean position from the bottom of the RDL, that's okay. All right, ready for our squats?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, down. 1, 2 at the bottom, 3 down. Walk our hands out. 1, 2, 3. Walk it back and up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Down. 1. And woo! All right.
Oh, yeah. Getting warmer.
Yeah. I tell you, anything involving my quads just wipes me out. It can be during a warm-up, and I'm like, ugh. Okay. RDL, don't have your feet too wide, and you're not bending. You're doing more of a straight leg deadlift. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Last one. 1 and 1. All right.
Whew.
Whew. We're warmed up.
Yes. My goodness.
Can wiggle it around a little bit.
Yeah.
Now's a great time to get a quick drink. All right, we have 4 exercises. We're gonna do 6 on each side. And they're unilateral, so we're gonna do each side. Pretty simple, 6. Now, as you get better at this throughout the month, a lot of you don't have the additional weights to increase your weights. So maybe a week, 2 weeks from now, you go to 7 reps. You go to 8 reps on each side. So we can increase the number of reps that we do if we don't have the ability to increase the weight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our 4 exercises. First one is going to be a squat with a hip rotation. Now this one can be done weighted. If you're new to our style of exercise, you haven't exercised in a while, do this unweighted. We're going to do a squat with a hip rotation. Squat, hip rotation. We're going to do all 6 on one side, then we'll switch and do 6 on the other side. Second one we're going to do is a pullover with a single leg hip bridge. This is how we get it on each side. So, since I'm using a dumbbell, I'm going to hold it at the ends like this. If you're using a kettlebell, you'll hold on to the handles like this. Okay, so both of those work nicely. So I'm here, make sure there's nothing behind you. One leg is up, as you pull over, you bridge, and bring it back down. Pull over, bridge, and bring it back down. All right, you got 6 on one side, and then we'll switch and do the other side. All right, third one is going to be that half kneeling lift. So from here, I'm taking it from the open side, which means the leg that is down, And I'm going to bring it out and around and bring it back down. Now, my back toe is pushed into the floor. You don't want your shoelaces or the top of your foot down on the ground. You want to be able to push into the ground as you do that, rotating up and around. If you have a kettlebell, we're going to do a lift. So from this position, it's kind of two motions, but it's smoothed out into one. So it's here, then there. And if you smooth it out, it's just one seamless motion up through. Okay? So 6 on one side, 6 on the other side. Finally, a plank row. So we'll be in a plank position. Bring the bell up to your ribs, back down, up to the ribs, back down. If you're using a kettlebell, go ahead and find something to elevate your other hand on. Row, back down, row, and back down. The key to that one is not to rotate. As soon as I shift my hips, this becomes super duper easy, okay? We want it to really, really challenge the core. When all your other muscles are being engaged to stabilize your body, it becomes almost like an isolation movement for that back. And that's what we're looking for this. So, anything I forget?
I don't think so.
Start with your non-dominant side.
I hope I can make it through with this heavy weight I got over here.
Well, we'll leave that one right there in the middle there. Leave that.
You don't want to, the folks out there don't want to see me start tearing up.
Yeah. It's never good.
I'm like,
that's how you know we use actual weights. These are not styrofoam painted plastic stuff.
No, it's legit.
Legit
Deal.
All right, so we're going to do that hip bridge pullover first.
Did you want to do the hip?
I'm sorry, we're going to do the squat one first, yes. Squat first. You rotating your right leg or left leg first?
Yeah, I'll do right first.
Okay. All right, here we go. Still get nice and low in that squat. Up and over. Bring it back. Down. Up and over. Bring it back. Good. Think that there's a little fence back behind there that you got to step over. Most people step this way well, not so well that way. So make sure you're stepping up and over the fence both directions. How many was it? 5. This is 6. Now we switch. 1, 2. I need a refill on my glucosamine, it sounds.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it.
5. And a lot of crunching going on.
Turn up the music, guys.
Yeah, turn up your music.
Turn up
Otherwise,
your music.
You're like, is that gravel in their knees?
Not a good sound.
Not a good sound. At all.
No.
All right. So single leg pullover.
Yeah.
And this is one of those where it's sometimes tough to coach at home because we don't know exactly what weight you have. You could even elevate whatever. If you have a step stool that you're doing your rows on, you could elevate your foot, and that's also going to take the degree of difficulty up a notch. All right. Oh, let me move this baby kettlebell. There we go. All right. And here we go. Drive that hip. Good. If you got the dumbbell, hold by the ends of the dumbbell. If you have a kettlebell, hold by the sides of the handles. Wow. Lots of core involved in these. That's your functional training, is when every movement that you have is involving that entire core. That's good. That is, that's what we're looking for. All right, are we going left to right, or are we going right to left?
Well, it looks like you're set up this way, so we'll just...
I didn't have my weight, so I was waiting to see what you were selecting. All right, coach is gonna do the lift. I'm gonna do the more the wood chopper version of it.
Let's see. All right.
All right, here we go. The heavier you are in the feet, the more leverage you're gonna have in this movement.
Woo!
Yeah, sweating, I'm breaking a sweat.
Yeah. Whew. Hopefully I don't have a competition bell for that. Not exactly the easiest way to do that movement.
No.
And even holding it kind of in that cradle, it's still hard because it's so...
Yeah, you want to do that with the, from the sides of the handles.
If you had one of these guys, you could hold it with one hand on the side.
All right, plank row.
Yeah. Let's get my furniture set up.
Get your furniture set up. Get your stool if you need a stool. Get your little chair. Watch that your feet don't slide there, coach.
I know. I'll have to just
Getting a
put a lot of weight in the hands.
little dangerous. All right, 6 to 8 on one, 6 to 8 on the other. There's not much talking on this one.
No. It's quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. Oh.
Ooh.
Woo!
Oh, goodness.
Try not to rotate. If that opposite leg starts to elevate, that's not a bad thing. We don't want to encourage it, but it might, as you put so much tension on one side, it might naturally elevate a little bit, or at least feel like it's really light on the other side. That is one set in the books.
Yes.
And you can rest before our next set of squats.
And typically that first set is you're kind of figuring the ins and outs and
Especially
the way to hold things and the way to stand and
early in the month or the
Yeah.
first time you do it, the brain and body have to connect. So you're learning neurologically how to move the weight in that movement pattern.
mm-hmm.
You didn't do it last month. Okay, well, let's relearn.
Yeah, it's just figuring that one step at a time.
All right, back to those squats. Goblet, it could be body weight. All right, 6 on each.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Up and over that fence. Bring it up and over. You imagine it's an electric fence.
Ooh,
You step really high up over it.
avoid that.
For those of you that are new parents out there, baby gates, this is just training. Or if you have dogs,
Yep.
you got some corrals up. How many was that, 5 or 6?
Oh, 6.
All right, other side. Up high, up and over.
Five.
This is 6 here?
Yep.
Good.
Oh.
Coach always ends on a squat. Always. I don't know why, but that's your thing.
I have to.
You always get like that
complete it.
10 and a half, 11 and a half.
The extra mile.
That's it. All right.
Woo! I know.
Deep breaths, deep breaths. Let this.
This is one where you want to watch your ponytail if you got a big old kettlebell.
Or if you're,
That's why I put my.
if you have a hoodie on or something like that.
Yeah, and watch where you're landing. Setup is key.
Make sure there's no weights, tables, anything like that behind you. Push down into that heel as you're pulling that weight up, one seamless motion. If you're finding that you are struggling with your balance, then just pick one leg up off the ground. Don't do the hip bridge. Still going to activate that core because you have one leg up. And that's usually the biggest issue on that one, is that motor control, not the strength. It's that motor control. So if we're doing our pull up just like this for now, by the end of the month, you'll be able to add that hip bridge to it.
Lift.
So lift. The most daunting one. All right, be sure to tuck that toe underneath behind you. Don't lay the top of the foot flat or your shoelaces flat on the ground.
Here we go.
All right. Bring it out, away from the body, unless you have a kettlebell. Now, if you have a super heavy dumbbell and you're struggling with that, you can still bring it here and push through just like it was a kettlebell. So, if you're doing this rotational movement and you find that you're really leveraging your back, go to that lift as if it was a kettlebell.
Oh. Oh boy.
Woo!
Building some heat over here.
Yeah. I don't want to tell them at home, but your weight's about 5 pounds heavier than my weight and a lot more awkward. So if you want to know,
trying to make it look as graceful
if you
as
want to know who's
possible.
doing all the work during this session, why, Miss Chatterbox is not so chatter right now.
Yeah.
Because she
I'm
is
concentrating very hard on
doing
making
the
this
work.
look as seamless as possible.
She is doing the work. All right, plank rows. Don't move those hips. Lock it down. The hardest part's just getting it that first rep. Oh my goodness. Shaking like a leaf.
Yeah, and you're lower too.
Wow.
Oh, goodness. All right. 2 down.
2 down.
1 to go. That's when you know you're really making some progress. Only 1 more set.
1 more set. I can do 1 more set. Woo!
Tell you, people are out wearing their winter coats today, but this is how you warm up the body.
Real quick.
Real fast. This is effective.
Oh, I need to get myself a little ponytail holder back here. Neck's sweating. I don't know how you ladies or guys with long hair do it. Man. Are we starting our last set with the squats?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
Gotta get it done.
6 of them. Here we go. Could be body weight. The other thing that adjust it as you go along. You might do 2 sets weighted and then a set of body weight. You could do 8 the first set, 6 the second set, and then 8 body weight. Nothing wrong with that. What's going to give you the most challenge is what you need to decide. Since we're not there at home with you.
Yeah.
If you want to jump in on our online training, that's where Coach Amy can watch you.
Yeah.
And make those recommendations, those adjustments.
Yeah.
Those
We get it in real time.
progressions, modifications. She gets creative.
Well, you know, sometimes, and it's very interesting to see the equipment that is available. But it's fun to work with all the different weights, and I've seen all kinds of different variations of kettlebells and dumbbells and
What's the saying? Necessity is the mother of invention.
yeah. So
Or maybe I just came up with that now. I don't know.
I think I've heard something like that.
Something
before.
like that?
Yeah.
All right.
Squats done.
Squats. Somebody's putting in the comments right now. It was Plato. Pull overs. Remember, select the modification that is the right one for you.
Might turn this way this time just to make sure, in case someone wants to see a different viewpoint of the pullover with the kettlebell.
I thought you were gonna seriously elevate your leg on that.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, with that weight, you are ambitious. Try to get the hips and arms moving at the same time, and they should touch down at the same time too. A lot of times those hips will come down faster than the hands. I'm sorry, I must be fatiguing. I'm twisting a little bit in this one.
Take some focus.
Whew.
All right. Ooh, I'm getting a sweat going.
Welcome to the party. I've been having a sweat going.
Shorts would be okay today. I'm overdressed.
Is November still fall or is it winter? I think it's still fall,
I
right?
I think December is when winter officially is the official winter.
That's some
solstice.
BS.
It's crazy.
It was like
We
just,
get a few months of winter with weather.
I think like just a couple days ago, Massachusetts got hit with a snowstorm.
There's been some major
A couple weeks ago,
snow events.
Minnesota got it in October too.
There's been some record snow. I don't know. We'll see what happens to us
Don't
this
come
year.
here, Mother Nature. We
I was gonna
don't
say that
need
might
it.
not be a good thing for us.
We don't need
If you don't like snow. If you like snow.
Well, you're not getting any snow days this year, though.
No, I don't care about snow days. That's all for the kids.
Right.
Not for the moms. Not for the parents.
You can't get a day off work.
I know.
How you gonna get your day drinking on?
Oh. You gotta save it for the weekend. Woo! Last one.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
These ones that you're so tense that you can't breathe during.
Yeah, then you start breathing afterwards.
All of a sudden you're like, this lift, the row.
Hits you like a freight train.
All right. All right, you ready?
Let's do it. Getting excited for the finish line.
Right, this is it, last one. One thing I forgot to mention, and I'm going to mention it now, this can be done from the knees as long as your hips are down. You can do this row. Especially if you have a dumbbell. Doesn't work as well with a kettlebell, but if you have a dumbbell, you can do this row from the knees, but not like a dead bug position, not a tabletop position. This is no problem whatsoever. Shift those hips forward, and then it becomes really challenging. Knew there was a modification I forgot on that one. Better late than never.
Yeah.
If you were really struggling on that one, or your weight went like this,
Yeah.
drop to the knees, get that full range of motion. You'll thank
Elevating
me.
should start to really
Thank me later.
help that though. You can elevate it.
Yeah, if you can elevate it to the arm of the couch even. That's a pretty substantial 30 inches off the ground elevation.
Yeah.
You can go to the seat of a couch, 24 inch, right? You can get.
Yeah, the closer to the floor, the more challenging that's going to be.
All right, for our power, we're going to do a split squat jump on the coach's cue. All right, good news. We're only doing 6, and we're going to take a rest. So it looks like this here. I'll say go, up, switch. Go, up, switch. Go, up. 6 total, not 6 each side. You'll thank me later. But we are doing 4 rounds of this. 4 rounds of this. Leg burner. All right, land nice and soft. Land in that split squat, and we're going to hold it. You ready?
Ready.
All right, let's get into that split squat stance, which we're like, all right. So get 90-degree bend, knee, and now let's take the knee about 3 or 4 inches off the ground. All right. Ready, and go, up, switch. That's 1. Go. 2. Go. 3. Go. 4. Go. 5. Go. And relax. Okay, that's 104. I watch Coach because every now and then she do a little almost anticipation. I gotta break it up. I can't do every 5 seconds on the 5-second mark. That's boring.
Too predictable.
Too predictable. All right, that's 1. Okay. You're in ridiculous shape, so her heart rate comes down so screaming fast. It's like a roller coaster. Mine's like, click, 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 click. All right, let's do set 2.
Okay.
All right. Nice and tall. Here we go. Go. Try to throw her. Go. 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 Last one. Go. Hold. And relax. Woo. 2, halfway through.
Yes.
Oh, my legs. Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. I gotta talk while doing this. I can't just follow along.
I know. I give you that leeway all the time.
You want to call them out? I want to follow.
Really?
Yeah, I want to see what that's like.
All right.
Coach's cue.
All right, guys, get set up and ready. And up. 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 I think that was 6.
That was 6. I was like, she's going to keep going. She's mean. You can't turn these over to the mean coach. You gotta stick with the nice coach. Oh. All right.
There you go. We're getting it done.
I'm wobbly. I got like baby giraffe legs right now.
You did do some squat work
But I'm
earlier.
still smiling.
Yes, we're still having fun.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more. You got to do it.
Me?
Yeah, I did 2. You do 2.
All right. We can,
So it's
we can do
teamwork.
that. Deal.
Teamwork makes a dream work.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get set up. And up. 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 Is there one more?
No, that's it.
And relax.
This
I'm
wall,
glad you were here to help me keep count.
wall looked like it was going to fall over. Glad I got to it in time to keep it held up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's how warm them legs up. We gotta cool them off though.
Yeah.
They're on fire.
Agreed.
Should have wore some shorts today.
We can go run around outside.
That'll cool them off. That'll cool them off, that's for sure. Woo! All right. What do you want to start stretching with?
Let's get some hamstring stretches going.
Okay. Hamstring stretches. All right. We're going to cross one leg over the other, and we're going to cross one hand over the other. Okay, make sure the fingers are interlaced. Lift up over your head, shift your hips back, and hang. And I need you to now look and see, is your right foot crossed over your left, or is your left crossed over your right? And then is your right hand crossed over your left, or your left crossed over your right? Make a mental note of that. And slowly come on up. And now switch. Somebody from we did this one time outside, and they were like, "Are you going to tell us why that is?" And I was like, "No." They're like, "Oh, well, we thought you had an explanation for that." You have an explanation for everything.
Right?
And hang. I was like, "No,
There's a story for you behind everything.
I just wanted to make sure you got the other side happening." And slowly come on up. All right, let's go side to side in these.
I was trying to prevent that, but
yeah, gotta do it. All right, let's all lunge out to this side here. Bring that side arm up and bring it all the way across your body. And take it out to the other side. Other arm up and across your body. With your feet nice and wide, I don't care what you do with your hands, but I do care what you do with your elbows. One elbow is going to go down towards the knee, the other elbow is going to go up to the ceiling. So we're going to totally twist, hold for about 2 seconds, come up to the center, and we'll do it on the other side. Hold for 2 seconds, back up, back up. Good. All right, if you have a place that you can balance, great. We're going to grab a hold of our shin or shoelaces and get your quad. If you have a couch nearby, you can use that for balance, or you can just stand up nice and tall. And let's get the other side.
the tight side.
Yeah, mine were after all those split squat jumps. All right, this one I like to do with balance or with something to help stabilize. If you don't have that, no problem. We're going to cross one leg over and we're going to sit down into this figure 4 squat. You should feel it stretching out here on the side of the glute. And let's get the other side.
I love this stretch.
Yeah.
It can also be done in a chair.
Uh-huh.
Or on this, you know, if you're in there working at the desk or anything like that and you just need to take a little stretch break. Well, you should probably get up and move around, but
Yes. Yes.
It can be done in a seated position.
And let's open and close. Yeah, if you need to move, you should get up and move.
Yeah.
Get up and move. Chase the dog around the house. Do something.
Yeah. Quick little walk.
One arm up, one arm down. I did that with Sebastian the other day and just ran from like one side of the house to the other side of the house.
Oh, yeah?
And he'd turn around and I'd chase him and then turn around. And after like 10 of those, I had to stop. Like I was done. And he was like, more. I was like, no mas, I'm done. I'm done. All right. Any announcements at all for our folks at home or folks around the country, around the world?
Well, I guess maybe one, saying that piece about if you're around the world or wherever you are, this is online training. So if you guys know of somebody who might enjoy this style of training and think that they might need it or it could be advantageous for them, then, just let us know. Amy at GoPerformance.com, Clarksburg at GoPerformance.com would be a great referral and also can help somebody that might need a little
motivation,
Yep.
accountability, a little bit of
Exactly.
that, a little
Yep.
coaching.
Yep. Not confined to just Clarksburg anymore. So
That's right. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified when we do have new videos posted. Make sure you're getting your cardio and your strength and your yoga, mind, body, everything stretching. There's a foam rolling video on there. There's all kinds of stuff for you to watch and explore. So if there's anything that you do need help with, make sure that you either send us an email, direct message us, text us, call us, leave a comment, and we will get those addressed for you so that you can get everything that you need fitness-wise.
Yep.
Awesome job. High five out there, and we will see you on your next training session.
thank you guys.